Hi! Good morning everyone. So, next pattern for the vanilla collection. This one was suggested by my follower on Instagram. I asked like, what do you want? We have the bandana and a market bag. So, what do you want next? A lot of them answered a scrunchie. So I did my research. There are a lot of scrunchie patterns on Ravelry, but I had mine with this little Picot border. It's very simple. I will guide you step by step. So let's get started. Here's what you'll need. You'll need US 8 or 5mm circular needles. I'm using the short tip because my 5mm is currently on another project, but you can use the normal circular needles and the magic loop if the cord is too short. Then we need some lace yarn. I'm using Hobby Friends Kids Silk. This is 72% mohair, 25% silk, 3% wool, and it's 200 meters, 218 yards. Okay. Then scissors, an optional crochet hook for pickup stitch for later, for the bind off, a couple of stitch markers, tapestry needle, an elastic, hair tie, and a tape measurement. Now for the cast on, we are going to cast on 80 stitches, but using the Picot cast on method. So I will walk through that. First, we cast on just 6 stitches. And you cast on 6 stitches just the first time. Now you knit 2, bind off 1 stitch, knit 1, bind off 1 stitch again. And you slip this last stitch back into the left needle. Now from here on you repeat. You cast on 4, knit 2, bind off 1, knit 1, bind off 1, and slip back. So we cast on 4, we knit 2, bind off 1, knit 1, bind off 1, and slip this stitch back into the left needle. And you continue until you have 80 stitches on your left needle in total. Once you're there, 80 stitches on your needle, you place a marker and join in the round. Be careful that all the stitches are facing the same direction and are not twisted. On this first round, you knit 2 together and yarn over all the way around. Now you knit 1 round. On your next round, you purl all the stitches . From here, you just continue working in stockinette stitch, means knitting every round until you work measure around 4 to 6 inches, 10 to 15 centimeters from this purl round. Now I'm using those needle stopper to just to block this last round, because we have to pick up stitches. Remember that purl round we did? We have to pick up stitches on the wrong side with a knit round. So starting from the beginning of the row of the round, should be more or less here, we pick up stitches with our crochet hook. So I needed those. Just one. And we can cut the working yarn. I'm using a crochet hook to pick up the stitches. You can use any method you prefer. And you just pick up 80 stitches. I used to do the 5 stitches and then one by one. Now we are going to fold it and take the elastic and put it right here, so it goes in the middle. And okay, now I'm going to take this needle off and this stopper off. Needles goes here, this stopper goes here, and I'm going to bind off with a 3 needles bind off. Now, elastic are tied in the middle, wrong side facing wrong side, right side is like outside. No. What is? Okay, let's take another needle. It doesn't matter the size, I'm using one size smaller. And for a 3 needles bind off, you go as a knit the first stitch from the first needle, the first stitch from the second needle, and you knit them together. Then you do it again with the second stitch, and you bring the first stitch over the second, and you continue all the way around. Done. Now you have just to weave in all those hands. And if you want, you can wash it and block it. And there you have it. Let me show you. It's so cute. It's cute, you can see maybe the Picot border, and it's practical, the perfect Christmas gift, so save it for Christmas. And that's it for today. I hope you had fun and I hope you like this little pattern. Until next time, happy knitting!